Did you see the signs? Think before you talk.
What did I say was wrong? Podcast P fam, welcome back to another episode of Podcast P, a Wave Sports and Entertainment original presented by Prize Picks. It's your boy PG8, and I'm joined by my guys, Jackie Long. Dale. And Dallas Rutherford. Hey, you see how I did that?
I see how you did that.
I put Monkey first.
You switched it up a little bit.
Monkey
Threw me
got
off
first this
a little
time.
bit.
You know what I mean?
Finally.
How we feeling, bros? How we feeling? Talk to me.
Hey,
how we
man.
feeling?
Hey, it's a lot of that we got to talk about, but I'm feeling good because we get to talk about it. That's all I really want to say, man.
Come on.
You know, the LA trip. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Is there any reason you have a Travis Matthews polo on? Like, is there any significance to this?
Well, you was just in LA, right?
Yeah. What happened?
And you seen me at the lakes on par 3 do the damn thing out there, you know, on the golf course, you know. So I had you was there to witness my birdie. And Dallas, yeah, little tweet, and Dallas was there to commentate it. So, you know, I just feel real golfy right now. And you know, so I gotta wear my golf shirt right now because I'm in a golf mode right now.
Okay.
And yeah, that's what I've been really doing on my meta too lately.
Okay.
See, I threw that in there.
I like how you did that. I like how you did that.
Yeah.
Or maybe we could throw that into the show so people can see, you know, because that was a beautiful shot. I ain't gonna lie. It was a beautiful shot. And what was more impressive was the putt. I thought the putt, you had a chance to fuck that up. And you didn't.
It was a true birdie.
And the whole time I kept saying, I'm going to get a birdie, fellas. I'm going to get a yurdy. I said, I'm going to get a yurdy. And I went over there. With a whole bunch of confidence. I went over there with swag. And I went over there learning from both of my coaches. I learned from Reggie Jackson and I learned from Dallas Rutherford. That whole day
I'm about to say.
on certain things. And literally, I just put it all together. And I remember at the end on the putt what Dallas said with my knees and bending. And I remember Reggie said, go past your shoe and come right back. Don't go too far out. And man, listen.
Hey, Reg was coaching, wasn't he?
Everything worked, man. And shout out to Dallas and Reg, man, because I couldn't got that birdie without them, man.
Love that. What's up, Dal? Talk to me.
Chilling, bro. Busy week. Excited to film and love that the NBA season is back, man. It's honestly, it's so much fun having something to watch every night. So I've been following all the games and going to be a fun year. So I'm excited to film. Excuse
my eye, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little messed up, so bear with me. I got a little ointment on it right now. It's an antibiotic to kind of keep my eye.
Breaking news. Hey. Paul George out for 3 weeks with an eye infection.
Hey, that motherfucker gets stuck every now and then, too. That motherfucker gets stuck like this.
Go put some glasses on, P. We know. Go put the glasses on today. Yeah.
Hey, but guys, before we get rolling, I just want to highlight some topics. We'll discuss my return to LA, early season surprises, and Kiyan Anthony's upcoming college decision.
We wanted to take a brief break from this episode to let you know that Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports in action, baby. With over 5 million members across the country, hey, it is the most fun and exciting way to get in on all the action while you watch your favorite sports and players.
Jackie, nothing beats coming home from church on Sunday, turning on the TV, pulling my phone out, and making my picks on Prize Picks. And again, I got to keep it rolling just because I think it's good mojo. Anything that has Bijan Robinson's name on it, I'm taking more.
Okay. You just like me then, because I'm feeling the same way. I got to go anything with Anthony Davis right now. I'm going more. Plain and simple. All day, every day, baby.
You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. So sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed.
Hey, whether you think Justin Jefferson will continue to get more targets or Lamar Jackson passing totals will be a little light this week, hey, Prize Picks has us covered on every option.
Download the app today and use our promo code PODCASTP to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. So you can start the football season by downloading the app today and use our promo code PodcastP to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game.
Dallas tipped things off with a little 3-man weave, brother.
Gotcha, P. So this week's edition of 3-Man Weave is presented by MetaQuest. Expand your world. Normally, this is our news segment where us three pass around 3 hot topics, but this episode, we're going to keep things focused on PG's LA return. And let's, of course, start off with the Clippers game, P. It was fun being there. It's your old team, but new arena. What was that experience like, and how did you like the wall?
The experience was cool. It was different. I didn't know whether to stay at home, whether to stay at the hotel. And then, obviously being back home in LA, it was cool to kind of, just be there again. You do miss it. You do miss being back home, seeing family, friends. So that was, I think, the emotion. A lot of the emotion behind it was just the familiar faces and, seeing old homies, old friends, kicking it with them. Seeing, some of the people that weren't at necessarily Crypto Arena, but now working at Intuit that were like, welcome home, like, as if they were Clippers fans and, was just giving flowers of like, hey, welcome back to Clippers. So it was cool to kind of, talk with them. It was cool to see old, people I worked with, whether it was my security, my right-hand guy, Vince, or it was Maggie, or it was Shapiro, or some of the coaches. It was great to kind of see everyone, even, chance to chop it up with Steve Ballmer. The experience was cool. Obviously, it's always fun in any type of hostile environment. Clippers tried to make it hostile as possible, but, it was fun, man. I enjoyed the LA trip.
Did you tell Steve, like, man, why'd you do me like that, man? Like, come on, man.
I thought the wall was awesome, man. I think what he did there.
The wall has potential.
It really does. It reminded me of like, the gym is like, it reminds me of a college gym because it's so vertical.
Yeah.
Just because it's vertical. It was interesting and fun being in there, but I think the wall is I think that's going to start leaking into other NBA teams when they're building arenas. And I thought the whole gym from the parking wasn't that bad. I was worried about the parking. The parking was pretty easy. All the amenities. It was really nice being there.
How was it getting to it? Because I know it's kind of residential area-ish.
Traffic.
Yeah,
Traffic.
It wasn't that bad.
Okay.
It wasn't that bad, P. It really wasn't. I mean, we've been to SoFi, which is right across, the way. So pretty easy. A few side streets and pulled in, and it was easy. It wasn't that bad.
Okay. What's up, Bunky? Talk to me. What was your experience?
The thing that I did like the most, honestly, was the Lexus room where you go in the back to eat and all that and chill when it's halftime, where the players get to walk through. And you right there, like they literally walking through, they got like a red carpet, whereas people on the other side, and they literally can say what up to them or whatever as they go into the locker room. So that was real cool. And of course, it was a lot of things that I like for sure, but it was a lot of things that it's like they're putting on you, they testing you. It's like, we didn't ask for this, so why are you doing this? It's like, how you have a job and you say, just this machine ain't working good, we need to get new machines. It's like they forcing people to try something that we didn't even say was bad or good. So it was just different being there. And then I was like, okay, that's cool, but the arena was like a college arena to me, like Dallas said. That was like, it was too steep. Like some of the things I seen was steep as hell. I was like, why is it so steep? Somebody can fall and hurt themselves, but hey, I'm just being what it is. Cause if some people don't have the right money and they do got to sit in them seats, it's like, it was steep as hell for me, man. I was looking up and everything just seemed like, wow, I thought it was just a college arena.
Did y'all face scan? Walk out with some free shit? Or not free shit because you got to pay for
Nah,
it.
you already.
But y'all walk out with some shit after face scanning?
No.
Yeah. Well, my tickets were a little different than Jackie's, but
okay.
I did have to set up. I did have to set up the face scan to get in, and then once that's set up, in order to get to like the floor level, like food drink area, which was fantastic. It was way better than Staples Center for sure. You had to like look into the camera, and it pulled it right up, and then you just go in there and eat. Crypto.
Yeah.
Crypto.
It's crypto. But all at the end, it was a great place to, come to LA as something new. I'm glad the Clippers got their own arena.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
You know what was crazy is that the away locker room has a hydro like therapy recovery room in it, which is crazy.
So you get to see
what is a hydrotherapy
we don't get to
recovery
see.
room, to be clear?
Well, like they have cold tub, hot tubs. Like usually the home team might not even have that.
Really?
I mean, I would say the upper majority of them should have it, but like, yeah, to have that for the away team, that's pretty crazy.
That's dope. See, that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
if I was to see all
the
that,
locker room was huge. It had its own personal weight room in it. Like it was decked out. I ain't gonna lie.
They was treating you all right.
That joint was decked out. Balmer did his thing with that
$2 billion.
Stadium. Hey, you seen every bit of it.
Better have a cold tub in the away team for
that wall. The wall had potential.
P, the best part about the arena was the screen. I gotta mention that.
The screen was dope. The screen was
beautiful. Awesome.
Beautiful.
You can't do nothing but look up at it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when they score, James Harden kept pointing at you.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
so it's real
dope.
like fan interactive.
That was dope.
Did
they do the thing where they throw out the shirts?
I didn't see that, but I saw like a game that they played where they had to guess something, and I guess every seat you can interact with the screen. So the screen was dope, though. It reminded me. Was
that on court? Was the courtside seats? Did they have the interactive stuff too, or no?
No, they didn't. They didn't have interactive down there. But again, the courtside is just it's a completely different game. We get to watch you guys talk, and I really, really enjoyed myself and bringing my buddy Kyle. It was fun. We should have got a dub, but that's another story.
Only knock, I wish with how much Steve has invested into that arena, it would have been a little bit more fan support there. Like the team, now that this is their home, like I would have thought it really would have been, packed out. Like this is our home now. This is, we're going to show up to support this team every night.
Yep, P, that is a fair observation and a true one. There wasn't a lot of people there. There really was not a lot of people there.
Yeah,
there wasn't.
It didn't feel like it.
And I was thinking, P, that maybe like in the second quarter, because it was the first time I ever went down there. Maybe they're late. But if they keep winning games, I'm sure it'll fill out
Winning
more.
solves everything. Absolutely.
I was surprised because there was not a lot. It felt like a college game a little bit, if I'm being honest. And that's no disrespect. There just wasn't as many people there as what I thought would be. Got to be careful these days.
Well, to switch the focus to the game itself, old teammates I want to bring up, P. How did it feel going up against James Harden, Zubac, and the rest of the crew over there that you was highly friends with?
No, it was cool. It was cool. Chopped it up with James before the game. We were just, talking about how my time is in Philly. Saw Big Zoo during the game. I didn't really chop it up with any of those guys up until the game. A little banter with Norm here and there. Saw Busy, said what's up to Busy. KPJ, Amir. Was you in that game where me and Amir played 2K together? Where we played against Amir?
Yeah, okay. Bro.
Yeah, we talked about that.
That was random.
But yeah, it wasn't, too much banter outside of that. It was more so just, saying what's up, how things are going, and kept it moving from there. But yeah, I'm not no trash talker or nothing like that. So, me and Norm was going at it a little bit. It was fun competing against Norm.
Well,
knowing that all he wants to do is go right. I was trying to sit on that right hand. and, stop that right hand drive. Said what's up to T. Lou, B. Shaw, all those guys. It was quick, just a quick, what's up, T. And just kept it moving. But, love those dudes over there. They got a good thing going. Hopefully they all stay healthy. They get Y back soon. And however way things go, I'm always support and root for LA. I'm always root for Steve Ballmer. Unbelievable unbelievable owner and organization. So I'm always root for those guys.
Indubitably.
P. So Norman Powell, just because we're talking about him, and I think it's funny. Like, of course, the media wants to, talk about his comments with the addition by subtraction. And I know how you feel about that. I don't even think you need to explain it, but I'm going to ask you to. But what was your reaction on that comment? And then more so, just talk about how well he's been playing, because, he's been playing great, and it's awesome to see. We've talked many times on this show about how the NBA it's all about getting opportunity. And I think he's a prime example of someone that just has worked hard. He's excelled in whatever role was given to him by his team and his coaches. Good attitude. I mean, it's anybody that does not like Norman Powell is crazy. But talk just a little bit about his comments, and then also just how well he's been playing.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't take it as diss, you know what I mean? Like, it's true. Me gone gives other guys opportunities. That's simple as that. And he's, hopefully he continues this play, man, because he's balling his ass off. He looks great. He's super efficient. And they need him to do what he's doing right now, or they don't have a chance. So, I didn't take his comments, as a diss. I didn't take it as salty or negative. It's the honest truth. Me being gone gives him opportunities, give T-Man opportunities, give Kevin Porter Jr. opportunities, Amir Coffey. It gives all of those guys opportunities to play and explore and, open up their game. So, it's the honest truth. Like, that's kind of how they should have looked at it, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. P, what I like about it the most, and maybe you can give me some other names of guys that have gotten opportunities as well. But when I think of the word opportunities, it's usually like younger players, like that, get an opportunity because someone's gotten injured. And I think just in the basketball world in general, there's kids in high school, their AAU teams. For Jackie, even the church league, he got upset that he wasn't getting burned and, threw a fit, never was invited back, But I think it's awesome to see Norman Powell in year 10. Like, he's been patient for 10 years. And I think that is something that people should really take notice on. It's not like he's a 2-year guy and he was the man in college. Now he's in the NBA, waits 2 years, 10 years, a decade. That guy just kept his head down and kept working and finally got his opportunity. I just feel like you don't see that a whole lot with year 10 guys, maybe year 1, 2, and 3. But can you think of anybody else for 10, that's kind of getting this opportunity like that?
Yeah. I mean, it's not common. This is especially a league where guys kind of get frustrated and they fizzle out because they can't see the big picture. And, it's an ego thing, right? Like, I think I'm better than this person, or I think I'm capable of playing at a high level, but I'm not getting opportunity. And they give up on the situation, like, not necessarily give up on the game, but they give up on the situation. And, for Norm, he was fourth option, maybe that team last year. And now he's second option. And so, it's just a product of someone staying ready, working on his game. And then when that opportunity presents himself, he was ready. He was ready. And so, yeah, shout out Norm. I can't think of anyone that, kind of has, kept, their composure in these situations to just keep playing. But I mean, he made big jumps when he grew in Toronto. Yeah. Then he goes to Portland, where he was, averaging, 18 or 20 points in Portland. And then we snagged him, right? Yeah. And then, I think when he was in Portland, he felt that he was going to be in this 2-3 options with Dame, CJ, and himself. And then, now he gets traded to a team where that's not what he's asked to do on a nightly basis. And now he's ready to do that again. So, huge shout out to Norm and what he's doing over there.
P, I want to ask you something, P. You don't try to get away from this. You was up in L.A. now. I got to know, what did you think about your tribute video and the booze that you was getting when you was playing out here? So go ahead and talk about that.
Yeah. No, the tribute video was dope. The tribute video was awesome. Shout out my boy Dre, who kind of put it together. The tribute video was dope. There was a lot of cheers. I appreciate the fans there that cheered and just, show support for the 5 years I was there. We had some ups, we had some downs, obviously. We had some great runs. Obviously wasn't enough, but, I thought it was a great time in LA playing back home. So shout out to those fans that were, giving flowers and appreciative of those 5 years. It was funny when the tribute was going on, the wall was cheering. And I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit now.
Wait.
So right after I wave them off, they go back to booing. Yeah, they was cheering. They were cheering right after the tribute.
Did you see the signs?
What did it say?
There was a couple of them
they had a podcast.
Shut up and talk. Stop. Think before you talk. And they.
What did I say? They came wrong?
Prepared.
What did
say that again?
I did not call Clippers the B team. I said it felt like the B team just because of everywhere you go, people in LA say you should be a Laker. You should be a Laker. That wasn't minimizing. That wasn't, downplaying or, I was a Clipper. That's who I chose to play for. I wasn't, comparing them and saying that they were underneath the Lakers. It was just how LA interprets that or how LA treats players that are in LA. They think you should be a Laker. They think there's not another team there.
Yeah.
So that was where that comment was from. But they proved me right. They didn't pack out and they aren't packing out Intuit Dome. That's y'all home, that's y'all team. Go fucking support them. Go be there every night. Go show that this is who our players are. This is who our team is. I didn't understand it. Again, I was a free agent. It's not like I asked to get out of a contract or asked to leave. If y'all knew the whole transcript of how it played out, they would understand where it came from.
Facts.
But yeah,
I did like your "it's sports" comment because it's fair to give your side of the story, but at the end of the day, it is just sports. So it's
sports.
That's what makes sports fun. You know what I mean? There's different fans and there's diehard fans. There's wishy-washy fans. There's fans that just go when a player leaves. So, it's part of the game. But P, the final 3-man weave topic that I want to discuss and really maybe just a message to, all the Philly fans, but what's the mood and the mindset of the team right now? During that game versus the Clippers, I remember seeing Maxey kind of grab his thigh, and I'm like, oh, Lord, here we go. And he kept playing, but it's been a slow start. The injuries are coming. Joel comes back this week. What's the mood and the spirit going on in the locker room?
I mean, obviously, we're getting the MVP back. Obviously, the locker room is happy and that's definitely a mood changer. You get somebody like Joel back. So, we feel good about that. We feel good where we at. We haven't played well. I personally haven't shot the ball well. I feel like I'm starting to get my timing back. I'm starting to feel like myself again. This is still preseason for me. I missed the whole preseason. So my legs have been heavy. I've been a little more gassed than usual, just tired. And so I'm starting to get all my wind back, get my legs back under me. And so that will change. I will start to get back into a rhythm. I'm still learning, teammates. I'm learning space and I'm learning, every time there's always a new, coaches coach differently. There's new philosophies, new, and so I'm trying to get up to speed with play calling and everything. And so once I know in my mind, all right, what shots I'm okay with going for and the shots Nick expects me to take, then I'll start to get a better flow of how do I get to these spots and get to these, moments and shoot confidently. Not to say that I wasn't, but like that, plays a part in preparation and all of that stuff. So I will get out of this little rut more so than anything, man. I've just been trying to invest everything into this team. Giving all my effort, my energy, playing hard for the Philly fans, just leaving everything on the floor. But from a team standpoint, bro, we feel good. We feel good where we at. Again, there's so much room for improvement. Like, we can't do nothing but get better and play better with how the season has gone. So I do think we're going to change the needle. And once we start winning and figure out who we are as a team, our identity, like we'll turn the tide and go the other way.
Because I was upset at the LA game, P. Y'all had 21 turnovers. Mm-hmm. I think it was down there 22. It was unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. I said,
but again, that's just us like not knowing, we're just unfamiliar with one another right now. And that's okay. Like that's why the season is a long season, because you got time to kind of work all of that stuff out.
This has just been running through my mind since I watched that game. And when I watched the game, I like to see all the adjustments and how you guys are playing. There's so many games within the game that I like to enjoy rather than just looking at the score. But I couldn't help but think, P, getting Joel Embiid back brings such an interesting dynamic. An example, like when Kawhi is not playing, the Clippers, for the most part, at least from my understanding, are still going to run the same offense. Okay, so they're out there. Those other guys, it's almost like you're picking and plugging Kawhi in. Yeah, he might get a couple plays, obviously, for him and some different looks, but for the most part, the offense is the same. When I watch you guys, I'm really curious on how the offense is going to adjust, because I would assume that it's a completely different type of game when you have one of the most dominant centers in the NBA, because, you guys are learning how to play with each other. It's a lot of guard play. Then you're going to throw this 7'4" guy, or however tall he is, and that just brings a whole different aspect of the game, which I'm really excited to see the differences in how you guys are running your offense once Joel comes back.
Absolutely, bro. When we practice, he is so dominant, bro. It makes the game so easy. Like, because you have to keep all eyes on him, and he's so good isolation-wise. Like, you have to help. Like, there's no way you leave anyone to guard him by themselves. And so with that, like, you just got to present yourself, maybe cutting, maybe spacing. Like, he'll find you. He's becoming a better passer. Like, he's learning how to pass out of double teams and manipulate double teams. But just from like offensively, bro, he's gifted. Like, he's super talented. Like, he plays like a guard in a big's body. Like, he has that type of, how do you call it? Like, footwork.
He's got good rhythm. He's got that rhythm. Yeah, like that guard cadence. Like, he's talented, bro. I've never seen someone at his size and, just have that much talent as a basketball player at that size, bro. He can do it all. He can post you up, shoot the three. He could dribble the ball up. He could back you down. He could, like, you name it, he can do it. So our offense is definitely going to change. And that's another, like, we practice with big fella, and then obviously he's not there. So, like, there's a whole different way that we play than how we practice.
I want to see how him and Drummond play together. I want to see how that look too.
There's been times where big fella is the 4.
Yeah.
And Drummond's the 5, bro. And talk about easy. Talk about, bro, I'm getting clean. Man.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
I'm coming off clean.
Because Drummond, I like Drummond game a little bit too. It's a little slow too, but he can do it. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Slow start to the season, but I think this is going to pay dividend for you guys once the season ends, because guys like Jared McCain, guys are getting more looks than I think they probably would get if all three of you guys were healthy. So kind of a good thing. But one quick bonus question before we wrap up the 3-man weave, P. Jackie brought up the Laker game and the 21 turnovers. And I want to know, you kind of had a fun historic moment being able to play against the father-son duo in the James gang, and also got to go against another podcast host turned coach and JJ Redick. Did you have any interactions with any of them three before the Laker game?
No, I actually I saw JJ after the game, and we talked and laughed a little bit, and because they were trapping and they were sending doubles and playing up in the pick and rolls, and I'm like, JJ, like, I'm on minute restriction, like, let me hoop, like, let me play. You know what I mean? Like, chill with the hedges and the doubles, and like, let me hoop. I'm not out there for long. And he laughed, and he was, he laughed about it. He laughed about it.
That's
and he,
funny.
Kept it moving. But we talked a little bit. That was the only funny part about that. But it was more so me just more, again, congratulate him and great win. And yeah, we had a good little chuckle about that. But no, it was dope. It was dope that history was made there. I will always give Bron his flowers on, just his longevity and his career, and to have his son now a part of that legacy that no one has ever done in the game of basketball. Man, it's dope, man. That's powerful. It's very powerful.
Love it.
And to do it for such a franchise, you know what I mean? Like to do it for a historic franchise as well. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That is a wrap on 3-Man Weave presented by MetaQuest. We'll be back right after this. We are back for another week with our friends at MetaQuest in the MetaQuest Mixed Reality headset.
It's starting to get a little cold in Philly to play 18, but we all want to make sure our swings are looking good for P's annual Top Golf fundraiser. So this week, the three of us faced off in the Top Golf mode of Golf Plus, the official VR golf game of the PGA Tour. Now, the story went, I won just like I won at Top Golf, but, I'll leave it up to Jackie and Paul to kind of go back and forth about who won between them.
Come on now.
I had birdies. I had birdies all day. Okay, 5 birdies.
You know who won. You know who was hitting the ball straight and who had the distance, okay?
I seen you hit a bird. I definitely seen that. I definitely seen you hit a bird.
Not a birdie?
The bird was outside of the net.
He hit a bird,
the bird was
not a
outside
birdie.
of the net.
Nah.
The bird was in the cup.
Yeah, and I even seen you hit the golf. Got it. I see you. You was doo-doo.
It's the only time I hit the ball straight. It's on the VR.
Mine's is all recorded because I record every time I play. So it's all proof there. So we all know who really won. I had 5 birdies early. You did.
Let's talk about the graphics on there, though. The graphics is spectacular.
Like, you're really out there on the golf course. That's the shit I really like. I really like it. Just really take everything out of your living room and put you there. That shit right really there. Be tripping me out. Like,
yeah, no, it's solid.
Like,
it is solid.
That is crazy. We should play tonight, fellas.
Should we get a quick 9?
I think we should get a quick 9 for real. I think we should.
Okay. Hey, well, if y'all jealous of what we talking about, head to meta.com/quest to check out Golf Plus and see everything else that's possible on MetaQuest. Football season is here. Basketball season is here. And there's no better place to catch all the action while eating good than at Buffalo Wild Wings. B-Dubs has wall-to-wall TV, so you don't miss any of the regular season highlights. And most importantly, they have an offer that's so tough to pass up, you got to do it.
P, you ain't lying. That's right. At Buffalo Wild Wings, you can get 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 fountain drinks for only $19.99.
Which means for your entree, you can pick between 10 boneless wings and 6 traditional wings, or between an all-American cheeseburger and a classic chicken sandwich, or 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders. Hey, the choice is yours. And fellas, let me know what y'all choosing.
I did the chicken sandwich last week.
Okay.
I'm a little full. I'm a little full off the chicken sandwich.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead. Let me get 3 hand-breaded chicken tenders, okay?
Okay. Well, I do that out.
I think I need to make it clear. I'm more of a traditional wing guy. I'm not the boneless type of guy. So I'm going the 6 traditional wings with some of that Parmesan.
Y'all know me. I got to get the 6 flats well done, all plain, so I can dip them in all the sauces. Y'all know that. Come on.
Go ahead and check it out for yourself. Grab a friend or a date and head to Buffalo Wild Wings to get 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks for only $19.99 and watch all the games this season while you do it. With big wireless providers, what you see is never what you get. Somewhere between the store and your first month's bill, the price magically skyrockets. With Mint Mobile, you'll never have to worry about gotchas ever again.
That's right. When Mint Mobile says $15 a month, when you purchase a 3-month plan, oh my God, they mean it. Hey, yo, fellas, what's your guy's favorite nostalgic cell phone?
I'm gonna go with a good old BlackBerry. A good old BlackBerry.
Okay.
Classic.
I'm gonna go with that Nextel, that chirp chirp, running out of minutes and going refill. You know,
I'm with Dow. I'm with Dow on that.
Y'all ratchet. That's why y'all trapping. Y'all trapping.
Okay, but
yeah.
So say bye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number, along with all your existing contacts.
To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month premium wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/podp. That's mintmobile.com/podp.
$45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speeds are slower above 40 gigs on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions apply. See Mint Mobile for more details.
All right, y'all. So we talked about the home team. Let's turn the attention to what's going on around the league. We're about 10 games into the season. What's some of y'all early season shout-outs or surprises? Bunky, you go first.
Come on, man. First off, shout out to LaMelo Ball. Shout out to LaMelo Ball, balling like he doing. And I'm not even surprised to see what he doing, because I already knew he was going to come back this season with a better mindset. And like I said, man, he out there just having a ball like he playing AAU in the NBA right now. And it's just like seeing a little kid just enjoying his life. He got all the energy. I mean, he played y'all, and, you know, and he was yawling. That's all I'm going to say. He was yawling.
He was yawling. He was yawling.
He was doing stuff I never seen.
I ain't going to lie. We was talking about this on the bench. The way someone plays when they have complete freedom. Mm-hmm. Like, you just ooze with confidence, bro. He was doing some shit where I was like, wow.
It's like you can't
no way I'm doing that.
It's like the stuff
he was cashing out. He was cashing out. Like that freedom. Like he was balling, bro.
That's why you can't say nothing to him. It's like a coach, literally. You'll see some crazy stuff and be like, what the is he? Hey, defense.
Jackie, I want to know your thoughts. Did you see the play where in overtime or right before overtime, I forget which one, where they overturned the reach-in call on when he was trying to steal the ball from Jared McCain? That was how? That was
a clear foul.
It was so bad.
But at the end of the day, my boys got that win. I was kind of mad at that game too, P, because I didn't know you was on minute restriction, man.
So Jackie's in the OT like, what is going on?
So you know,
he got benched. That's what I've been reading. Like, he got benched. I was watching
the game like LaMelo, and then I was like, P, and then I'm like, wait, P not coming back in the what? He can't play. LaMelo.
Yeah. That's what I was hot about, because I knew right away they was gonna keep me out of the overtime, and I actually went over my minutes because Nick allowed me to keep playing, and so I actually went over my minutes, and so I was trying everything not for it to go to overtime, but then when I knew it was gonna be overtime, all I could do was just be like,
I think it should be a new rule. If that's the case, if you go into overtime, you at least get a minute to play. If you get 5 minutes, at least a minute and something.
Nah, you might as well let me rock out.
say that too, but I'm saying they can still use the same strategy that they using for the game, like let you not play in the beginning, then hopefully you can come in at the end and do something. I'm just saying because it was whack not seeing you play in the overtime. It was whack as hell.
Yeah,
that was tough.
He's got to rest. I'm on the opposite spectrum. I want you to sit until you're fully ready to get out there.
Yeah, I mean, hindsight, it was probably the right move.
Of course.
Because I would have been, close to 40 minutes played, and I haven't reached that, all season long. So I think when they're looking at it from a medical standpoint, especially coming off an injury,
facts.
It's trying to protect that. But it does suck in that situation.
Can you override that, P? I'm just curious. Like, I know you probably, you have professionals that you want to listen to their opinions on, but
it's more so me protecting Nick in that situation. I overrided it. So game one, I was only supposed to play like 24 minutes or 24 minutes, and I ended up playing 30 minutes game one. And so, rightfully so, the medical staff's like, oh, we need to get that down. We weren't supposed to go over that. So like now it's putting pressure on Nick. And so, I'm to save, not necessarily save Nick, but to keep everything copacetic, kind of just, playing by the rules and being respectful of the matter.
Well, hopefully we don't go no more games overtime. I could have overridden it,
but I didn't want to put that pressure on Nick.
Shit.
Yeah.
No more overtime games because I don't want to see them right now.
I should be good. I should be cleared from minute restriction in the next game or two. So that'll be behind us.
Okay.
So we good, Bung Bung.
Thank you, Bung Bung. Because I was. Come on, I gotta see my Bucky in these moments. Both of my Buckies out there. Come on.
Come on, Dad. What's your
okay?
Your
so
early pick?
I'm going to talk about a team because I think there's a lot of different storylines within them, and they're all great to me. But it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Okay, Ja Morant came out, was talking about the Lakers, and I don't like them. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely love that. Then we move on to Zach Edey. He's been playing great basketball. I think he's going to be a wonderful addition for them. He got into it with Valanciunas, I think his name, just stared him down. Absolutely loved that. Then we move on to the Yuki guy. I don't know if you guys saw him get in the game, came in, went off the screen, little fadeaway. I want him on the podcast. I think that'd be great. And just, what a story that is. I think that people need to hear more about his experience and what he's doing. But the final guy I want to talk about, only because Bronny has gotten so much attention, being the father-son duo and things of that nature. Scottie Pippen Jr., another young guy who got an opportunity with Ja Morant out, I believe, put up a triple-double, and it's the only father-son duo that have both had triple doubles. He had like 10 or 11, 10 and 11. And watching him in high school, working his way, there's, a lot of stuff going on in his life with his family off the court. We've all kind of heard that. And for him to come out there with his head on straight, I'm proud of him, and I don't even know him. So that's my team pick for what's going on in the league. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, there you go. You unpacked a lot there. Appreciate that input right there. That's solid. I like Josh bringing that old NBA rival type of energy back. That was solid. Zach Edey has been playing well. I think he's starting to get it. He's starting to figure it out. It's like bringing the real centers back. You know what I mean? Like just the big dudes, play in the post, purely post players.
He's 2 for 4 from 3 too. I just got to throw that out there. He's 2 for 4 from 3, I believe. Nice. 50% from 3-point.
Okay, so he's a stretch 5. So he's a stretch 5?
He's what we want YT to be on NBA 2K. We just can't get it to happen.
YTT, I gotta step my game up there.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah. Shout out Scottie Pip on that accomplishment. He actually played well when he played against us. He's just, he's relentless pressure. Like he's going to challenge and just put relentless pressure on you on the defensive side. and pick you up full court. And, I was thinking though, like, damn, how Scotty, how you so like, I mean? Usually your pop's tall.
Yeah.
You get a little height. He didn't get the height. Nope. He didn't get the height. But shout out to him. If I'm gonna throw a pick in there as my surprise, I'm gonna go with obviously Cleveland coming out hot, 11-0. They've been impressive. They had some impressive wins.
Yeah.
They're good top to bottom. That's a good quality team that's been together for some time.
Facts.
They're rolling over there. They're playing great basketball. But just to like how struggling the East have been overall. When you think about, us, you think about Milwaukee, you think about Indiana, the Knicks, Miami, like all of us are sub 500 right now. The East has just been struggling to pick up wins. And so that's a very surprising, stat line there when this is a pretty competitive East. So we got to pick our gameplay up over here and get our shit together.
They all say that.
But that's a surprise for me.
That's
for sure a surprise for me.
I don't think anyone can argue with that pick at all. It's been crazy.
Y'all will be in the playoffs. That's all I know.
We'll get there. We'll figure it out.
I did see a crazy stat when you guys were like, I think you were 1-6, but it's like they had all the percentages on who's making the playoffs, and you guys still had like a 91% to make.
What they say down is all teams that start off like that end up winning the chip or doing amazing in playoffs. So, hey, just look at it like that.
All right, y'all. Before we get out of here, it's time for the last 2-minute report. Bunky, what you got for us?
Come on. This is the 2-minute report presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. Let's go sports bar. All right, P. This first one is inspired by a commercial that, we all been seeing all day. All the NBA fans, we've been seeing it lately, okay? But we all know the NBA Cup is back. But first, they need to go ahead and get me in them commercials. Okay, B-Dubs and all of them as a sponsor. I need to get the NBA Cup commercials. All that. They know I act, P. Put the word in for me, man. Quit playing. They know I want to get my act on.
You gonna have a chicken wing?
Look, chicken. B-Dub. B-Dub, quit playing, man. Share it with me. I'll give you some. All that. But anyway, second P, is there a different energy around the tournament this year? Are teams more like into it? Or are they just like, man, I ain't worried about that? Or do they want that money? You dig?
Yeah. No, I think teams are now invested. I know we are invested in like competing and giving ourselves a chance to have an opportunity to win the NBA Cup. Like if we already in it, why not invest in trying to win it? So, I think that's like goal number one is start playing great basketball early in the season, trying to get back on stride. And then now, looking at these games as these are must-win games. Like small baby steps to look towards for a postseason. And so, I think guys are more invested, especially I know I am. I think this team is more invested on, competing at a higher level for this NBA Cup.
Is the money the same or it went up?
Money the same.
Money same? Money same. Okay, that's good.
Money same. Money same.
That's all that matters there. I got my question number 2. You already know one of my favorite shows is coming back and it's starting 5. They done got picked up for season 2, P. Netflix doing it big. They need to give me a deal. But anyways, look, this season, on season 2, they got KD, Shai, Tyrese Halliburton, Jaylen Brown, and James Harden. And man, I'm going to tell you now, I'm already excited with some of the people they got on there, but I need to know from you fellas, which one of these guys are you most excited to see on the show?
That's a good lineup. I still got to see season 1. Just to throw that out there, I got to see season 1.
Y'all still ain't seen season 1? Season 1?
I still ain't seen season 1.
I've seen some of the episodes, Monk.
Okay.
I mean, all of those dudes I fuck with. All of them are interesting. I'm gonna go with Jaylen Brown if I had to pick. I think he's very interesting with what he's doing. Changing businesses, he's all about Black excellence and, starting his own shoe line, and then just pouring a ton of money into the Black community. I think he'll be dope to kind of follow and see and watch him interact and his preparation, his mindset. And he's one of our next, young He's not up and coming. He's arrived, but he's the future of our league, and so it'd be dope to see his lens and his point of view on life, bro. His day to day. That'd be dope. Who you got?
Me, he a fan of mine. I got he from the A, Jaylen Brown. We know each other. So, fan to a fan. So I'm definitely going to be excited to see Jaylen. And honestly, I want to see a little bit of KD and James Harden life. I want to see what they grow through because, I want to see just his whole beard story, what he be doing, how he get it cut. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody want to know that type of stuff, his fashion, KD. So I'm definitely really excited about that. And I even asked you, that's who you want to see.
I'm going to go with Kevin Durant. I think Kevin Durant is one of the best basketball players to ever play the game. I know in that Suns game, Pete, it's like, at least I felt the Twitter world was like surprised that KD played well, but he's going to go down as one of the all-time best players, and I think that's going to be awesome to be a fly in the wall and kind of see his day-to-day and how he approaches the game.
P, now, if Netflix gave you a call right now, would you consider being a part of a project like that?
I think I would. I'd be open to it.
I can see that.
I think
you're just going to see a bunch of video games, Jackie.
I think Pete.
They'd be in the house all day.
They'd be all day just, well, what y'all do today? He played Call of Duty with his friends and he yelled at them.
I'll be with the kids, be in the house, be on the game. It'll be all housework.
Well, I'm going to let Netflix know right now. Give him the call, Netflix, because I'll be in the background somewhere. Hey, what up, babe? So, But anyway, P, my question number 3, man. Our boy, family of the pod, Carmelo Anthony's son, Kiyan Anthony, he will soon make his college decision to college, and he's going to announce it on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn this week, with his dad. So I just want to know, y'all, his final 2 is Syracuse, which his dad went to, and the other one is USC. And I just want to know which one y'all think he going to pick. And I got a good thought which one I think, but I'm going to let y'all go first, man.
Go ahead, Dal. What you think? Let's hear Dal's.
I'm curious what you think I think.
I think...
let me answer it. Let me answer it.
Syracuse.
I do not think Syracuse. I think USC. Another one of those kids that has had a ton of, pressure, probably spotlight, from the looks of it, looks like a pretty mature young dude, but going to the same school that your dad went to, that sounds good. But I think just him being his own man and kind of getting away from that and just being able to focus maybe a little bit more on basketball, being at SC and what they're doing over there. They got the women's side that's rocking. I've heard those games are a lot of fun to be at. Want to go check out Juju. So I'm going with USC. I think he's going there.
I like that. I would say the same thing. I think, for the same reasons, Syracuse is a ton of pressure, especially Melo won there. So, like, if you're Kiyan coming there, the expectation is you're already going to be held to that light of your dad winning here. Now, what are you going to do for us? So I do like that. I'm split, right? Because it is dope to go to the college that your dad has done these things for and you've been on this campus, and it's, again, a legacy that you can continue to build out by going to Syracuse. But if I'm being honest, I do like the pick at USC. West Coast basketball is just different. Kiyan is built for, that brand of basketball. He's in an unbelievable conference where he could showcase his ability. Not to say Syracuse is not a great conference, but I do think a lot of the big talent will be in that conference, and so I like it. Same with what you said. USC is the women's basketball team. They're doing their thing now. The men doing their thing. There's already some talent there at USC. By him going there, I'm pretty sure he's going to grab and attract some more attention and more guys going there as well. So it's going to be a top prospect. who knows with this whole portal situation of who follows and who goes there as well. I like it. I like him at USC. He's in LA and he's rocking out in LA.
So
I like it.
So I guess to say all that, he got 3 USCs at 7 p.m.
His
in Brooklyn.
partners out here.
7 p.m. in Brooklyn.
Bronny.
Yeah, 7 p.m. Brooklyn will change their name to 7 p.m. in 7 p.m. in LA because his daddy gonna have to move out here. That's all I'm saying. Because like P and them said, it's everything perfect for him. Not to back down on Syracuse or nothing, but of course that story of him being with, making the daddy, playing after his daddy at the school and after him and making that history. But like you said, it'll be a lot on him. This and that, blah, blah, blah. But SC, come to LA, boy. Come to LA.
And P, before you wrap up, I want to give a quick shout out to a podcast P family member, Chet Holmgren, had that injury, and just want to wish him a speedy recovery and let him know that we'll be praying for him and can't wait till he gets back.
What
on
happened?
board.
I didn't see it. What happened?
Dude, he went up and contested a layup that I forgot who it was already, but he went straight up and landed on his pelvic, and I think he's going to be out for 8 to 10 weeks, so he's going to have some time. It was like a hip fracture.
I didn't even see
I'm
that.
seeing it now in my head. So
Wiggins went up, and Wiggins made the layup, which is impressive. But he ended up, Chet tweeted from the hospital, just letting the OKC fans know that he was all right. But, that's tough. He's dealt with an injury before, and just want to wish him a speedy recovery.
Yes, wish a speedy recovery. God bless, Godspeed, Chet. We with you, my boy. Get well soon, bro. Hey, fight weekend. This is a good one. Who wins?
Man,
Jake Paul or Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson, because if Jake Paul do anything to Mike Tyson, all that, everybody gonna whoop Jake Paul ass. So it's gonna be Mike Tyson. They better play it right. I tell you that. You knock that old man out, that boy gonna get hurt, man.
Yeah. I think this is a scenario fight right here. I think if this is an actual fight and age isn't a part of this, I got to go Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I want to go Mike, but he's getting up there in age, man. There's no denying that. So I hope he comes out and we're not looking at it going, man, I hope we see Mike's clips, which look crazy, but that's different than whatever rounds they're doing.
It is. I just don't think Mike is afraid to get hit, bro. Like, I think he cares less about getting hit. Like, he's going for the gold right here.
Mike better not be trying to prove no point at a certain age.
I think he's trying to prove a point, though, that I still got it.
I do not want to see Mike get stuck.
He's the one to do it because Jake, man, I mean, I'm a fan of Jake, but I feel like this is the one that's a boxer.
Like I like
everyone's curious about the fight, which is why it makes it such a good fight. They're going to do
Man, he's
Netflix,
fighting a senior citizen type boxer right now. You can't be doing that. Not to say he a senior citizen, meaning he just at that age where he shouldn't be boxing, man. It's over.
It is.
Like, come on.
It is funny. It is funny when you think about it. Like, the guys that he's actually fighting.
I want Mike Tyson legacy to stay what it is. I don't want him accidentally getting knocked out or hurt over this little young dude, man. Hell no.
Have you guys watched any of the hype videos that they've been putting out, 100 days? Did you see the guy? He's like, hey, Mike, you robbed me when I was 8 years old. Some guy came up. Mike's like, my bad, bro. My bad.
I saw that.
I want Mike to win, but I don't want Mike to come out with no issues or nothing. So I'm going for Mike.
He's going to be okay.
Does it go to distance?
How many rounds they going?
I think 10.
10 rounds? Man, I ain't seen Mike Tyson train in a while. I don't know his health on his his stamina and all that. I don't know.
8 rounds, 2 minutes each.
And he smoked weed.
8 rounds.
And he smoked weed. So
he does more than that.
So I don't want to say. That's
what is the toad? He does the toad.
Yeah, man. He does some stuff.
He do a lot. That's why I'm like, I don't like this fight, man.
It will be entertaining. Whatever way it goes, it will be entertaining. The Mike Tyson, Roy Jones was entertaining.
It was.
Yeah, that
was 2 elite boxers.
And I think there was some stipulations on that fight. Like, Mike could only go to the body, and I think he did hurt him. But I don't think there's any Like, I think this is actually going to be a fight.
So Mike Tyson don't got to wear a helmet or nothing? None of
I don't think they're doing any of that.
Jake Paul, I thought they said Jake Paul had to wear the protection over his head because of Mike supposed to have a heart, you know.
Did he?
Man.
If that's the case, that's not fair.
No, he's not wearing, none of them are wearing headgear.
No headgear.
No one's watching that. Could you imagine the guy rolls out and no.
Right.
I'm going Mike Tyson,
shaking their head and his big ass.
I think,
Tyson.
Unfortunately, I think it's Jake Paul's time and the run is, I mean, what a way to go out. He really doesn't lose. Like, he gets to tell people that Mike Tyson knocked me. Like,
Tyson, baby.
I think Tyson's going to.
So Tyson knocks him out. That's a bold claim right there.
I
think
hope
Mike knocks him out, bro. Jake's never been hit. I don't think Jake's been hit like that, bro.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see this weekend. That is a wrap on the 2-Minute Report presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. And that's a wrap on Podcast P. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Fellas, it's been real. We be back next week.
Shabba-dabba-tweet.